Contains some violence and adult themes. Channel 7 recommends viewing by mature audiences.
Previously on City Homicide.
Dane Majors.
Yeah, you always get your man, don't you?
Is that the guy who killed his wife? Cricket legend.
Bashed his wife's head in with a golf club.
5 iron.
I'm Juliet Gardner from the Tribune. I'm doing a feature on Dane Majors.
So you're saying Bruce Dalton and Nick Buchanan set you up?
They planted evidence.
That evidence, it was straight up. Now, you ought to know, mate, because you found it.
After you sent me there, she said she had information that evidence was planted. I told her she was dreaming.
Nick Buchanan, he's not as clean as you think.
If I were you, I'd go back to the source and let them tell you exactly where they're getting their info from.
What have you got for me?
It's okay, Juliet. It's gonna be okay.
Radio for more cars. I want all entrances sealed off. No one gets in or out. And we need more people to search the place, every floor.
Sure, you're wasting your time. Whoever shot it took off.
OK. Work with uniforms. There's nothing we can do until crime scene and pathology arrive.
I'll talk to security.
Shots came from over there.
You okay?
Been better. You want this? Evidence bag. It hasn't been fired.
So what'd you see, Nick?
She met someone, a man, I think. They didn't sight him. They just started to talk and there was a shot. A bunch of shots.
A bunch.
4. First shot took her down. I heard a car door slam. I came running down the ramp. I didn't see anyone. I want my hands swabbed for residue. We don't want any unanswered questions here, Matt. Juliet was working on a story that might implicate me in corruption.
Bloody hell.
So, Buchanan, enlighten me.
I was following Juliet. I was trying to work out who was feeding her information about the Dane Majors case.
That was the 10 long years in jail story, wasn't it?
Yeah. Turned out to be a bit more than that.
And you decided to check it out. Maplethorpe, take Dick Tracy here back down to Homicide. Put him in an interview room. Make sure nobody talks to him till I get there.
Sir?
Problem with that?
No, sir.
That's good, because I'm covering your ass here.
Sir, there's nothing to help us except the mobile phone, which was found in the driver's seat.
Calls?
The phone's locked. The techs will have to get into it.
According to Nick, Juliet met up with someone before being shot at by a third party.
OK, what do we think?
Well, there were 4 shell casings found over there next to the exit door. Now, that proves the fact that the person she was meeting up with wasn't the shooter.
Buchanan's gun, clean?
And he's volunteered to have his hands swabbed.
OK. You two head over to the newspaper offices. Get hold of Little Miss Stickybeg's files, notebooks, computer.
Right, let's go.
Sergeant here and I have got an interview to conduct.
We started with all the formalities because this is a formal interview, Detective Buchanan.
Understood?
Understood.
You've already been tested for gun residue?
Yes.
And we're awaiting the results of those tests.
They'll be negative. I haven't fired my gun.
OK.
Detective Buchanan, could you explain to us why you were in the car park next to Juliet Gardner's body?
We were in a relationship. Well, not a relationship, a fling, I guess.
Sexual relationship?
That's right. We slept together a couple of times. I knocked it on the head.
Why?
Came face to face with the journo. She had an agenda.
What was her angle on the Dane Majors case?
She thought he'd been set up by police.
Set up how?
She thought Dalton and I had planted the murder weapon.
Did she say who her source was?
No, she refused to.
Which is when you decided to start following her to find out who she was talking to. An unauthorised surveillance.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, very unfortunately.
And did you find out who her source was?
No.
Or if she was right? Detective Buchanan, was the Major's investigation tainted?
I don't know.
You don't know, or you're not prepared to say?
I don't know. Crime scene searched the house. The murder weapon wasn't found. We were well into the trial before I was sent back to search again, and bingo. I found the golf club in the crawl space of the roof.
Handy.
I had no reason then to think it wasn't kosher.
And now?
Now I think Juliet was killed because she was getting too close to the truth. Somebody wanted to stop that story.
He's going to be stood down, isn't he, ma'am?
He'll be suspended. All right, well, we're going to need everything that Juliet had.
Oh, she had a half-eaten ham, cheese and tomato in the fridge. Want that?
All right, Tim. We need her computer, her files, and any notepad she might have been using.
Sure. Yeah, just take them off her desk.
Great, which one's that?
I can't remember.
Look, we can get a warrant, and then you'll be forced to give us everything anyway.
I wouldn't count my chickens on that score. Detectives, I'm Alan Sullivan, editor here. Is this supposed to be a shakedown or a death knock? Police radio's been going crazy. The word is a reporter's been killed.
No way.
Well, we can't give you any information at this point, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, you're Homicide. Someone's been shot, a female reporter. Now, our Juliet Gardner's missing in action. She was sent out in the story and she's not answering her phone, so...
And again, we can't comment. This is a homicide inquiry, but...
No. This is a member of my staff and I've got every bloody right to know whether she's been killed.
Look, we can't give you any...
Now, you say that she had a meeting tonight. Do you know who that was with?
No bloody idea. And since you're here asking, I reckon this does have something to do with Juliet, and you've got no bloody idea either, have you? So why don't you just go away and we'll find out for ourselves what's happening. Hey, come on.
We'll be back with that warrant.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Get into a computer. This has to have something to do with the Dane Majors thing. Now, if it's worth killing for, she must have been onto something big. I'm on it. Bloody brilliant. Now I'm down a reporter.
But, boss, my slate's clear. I can take over.
You want to have a piece of this case? Even though Gardner probably took a bullet for it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
OK, good. For Christ's sake, wear a jacket. Try to look like you mean it. You're in the big time now, boy.